because this month is going to be the TGE, which means these tokens actually turns into real money. We're going to be talking about Hamster combat, something I haven't really touched up on here on YouTube, but we have been touching this up on Twitter over the past month or so, maybe just over. So it's a very important month if you've been tapping away. If, I don't know, you're a little bit older and you got a wife and she's probably asking you, what the hell are you doing, a big man like you, playing these games? Now is your time to show her why, because you should be rewarded for it as I live stream and I get some more tokens right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about this potential listing this month. I think they were supposed to go live last month or the month before and they didn't. They postponed it, and what you could expect. And I'm out of tokens right now, I think. Maybe not. Literally making money right now, I hope. Virtual money, that is, as we do this live stream. But that's that. Yeah, I got 16 out of 6,000, something like that. As you guys know, we'll do the brief overview for the people who aren't aware of this game. You still got a little bit of time. You are a little bit behind at the same time. But essentially, it's all about right up here, profit per hour. So I don't got the most in the world. I got about 1.1 million. And that's going to really dictate how much of these tokens you get. Do smash the like buttons if you appreciate this. We're going to be talking about the price prediction and all these things, okay? That should be happening later on this month. The one thing I would say that is good, we could hope for Binance will be listing this. So you're going to have mass liquidity. The people on Binance are probably going to say, hey, look, we know what happened with NotCoin, which was the first tap game, in-app game in Telegram on the Taon's blockchain, right? And that really did well, very successful there. So I think the people on Binance will buy it up. But we're talking about the people who aren't on Binance right now, but we're talking about people like you who are tapping this game. Now, basically, as I said, it's profit per hour. You go to the mine section, you're going to have all of these different like things here, the cards. That's going to give you more tokens. Then you put that to work by choosing, the market, legal, click these things and it gives you more per hour, okay? That's how it works, for the most part. This is not like your regular Web3 game where you need to like own a piece of land, have some animals on it and farm, wait for the blockchain to confirm. The beautiful thing about this particular game is it actually acts like a Web 2 game. So they're doing a really good job in getting the normie people who aren't really crypto fanatics coming into crypto, playing this, and hopefully adopting and migrating them to the game. So now, what did NotCoin go live at? I can't even remember, but it's sitting at something like, I think, just over a cent, if I'm not mistaken, right? So it's 0.0119. And why is that important? Because NotCoin is the first one of these games, right? These in-app Telegram games, which I also believe, this is kind of off topic though, these in-app Telegram games aren't going to just be games. These in-apps are going to be a lot more advanced and, DeFi centric, I think, moving forward. But anyhow, I believe NotCoin also has a supply of just over 100 billion. Yeah? Okay, cool. So I believe these guys over here have something around 10 billion is what the supply is. Do smash the like buttons. With that being said, it depends on how often you play and how much per profit hour you have. Yeah? So for me, I only have 1.1. I think the average, to be honest, is about like 1.7 million. So I'm actually below the average. I think, and like we have to reference to the first one. So NotCoin, I think people were getting all kinds of airdrops ranging from like, say, $2,000 past 6,000, 7,000, etc. Right? That was more low key. What you need to understand though, guys, Hamster Combat, they actually have a heck of a lot more users. It's actually the fastest growing channel on YouTube. I was going to say crypto, but on YouTube, they got over 30 million people who are subscribed. And a large part of that is the tasks. One of the tasks is in the game, hey, if you want some more coins, come watch our video. Subscribe every single, day. You got to do that and you get some coins. So people are incentivized to do that. What I'm trying to say here is there's a heck of a lot more people playing this game than they were NotCoin, so which means there's a lot more people to feed. Now, don't be mistaken, hustle is hustle and money is money, especially if you're living in a third world country like Africa, India, Sri Lanka, wherever the hell you're from, or even in America for that matter. Money's money. So what I would say is if we're going off of those metrics, if we're looking at the supply along with the amount of people that needs to get these tokens, I think on average, if everyone, if the average is 1.7 million. Now let me know in the live chat right now, how much are you earning per hour? I'd love to know. I know you guys been hustling, but I truly believe it's going to be something like on average $500. Can't go wrong. I mean, for just tapping, watching TV, I don't know, wake up in the morning, you're using the toilet, you're tapping, you're making money, $500 is worth it. Now, I could certainly see people making about, 1,000, 2,000, depending on how much you got. I seen some guys got like all kinds of like 7 million per hour. So 7, if that's what I think, 500 times 7, there you go, $3,500 is what these guys should get. So it's all worth it. That's just me. That's what I say. I think somebody was telling me too that how the way you determine how much of these virtual coins you get to the actual real crypto, the real money, you have to divide that number by 24 is what I was told. So in my instance, let's just do some basic math right here. If I have 1.1 million, 1.1 million divided by 24, I should get roughly 45,833 tokens. Now, one could also argue, if you're really going off of NCoin, if it's 100 billion total supply, and it's 0.01, if that's going to be 10 billion, which is 10 times less, the token, the unit in dollar token should be 10 times more. So then what are we talking about over here? We're talking about 10 cents a token, right? This is where we could get into all of that. But at the end of the day, I think the best way to really gauge this is to go by the average. And the average, I believe, is going to be about $500. What more do you want? I think that's well worth it for most people. Now, I could talk about why Taon is going to blow up, why I think it's going to flip Solana. That's very important shit. It's really going to flip it. I don't want to get into that right now. But let's talk about something else that I saw in my own chat, in the lobby chat. For the people in the lobby chat, big shout out to you guys who are hustling. Do smash the like buttons. An individual in the chat, I forget the guy's name. If you're here watching, let us know. He brought up a meme coin on Taon. That's called a B Scout or Boys Club, sorry. Bclub, rather. Right? Boys Club. So Bclub is the ticker. And this guy brought this to our attention. I believe he was talking about at 55 million, MC. Right now, it's at 55,000. Right now, it's 300,000 market cap. So it's very low still. And it's unique in the sense of, you guys are seeing a lot of animals, right? And he did share this as well with us. This is a write-up. I believe this is from the team, right? And just, listen to this. I think this is actually pretty damn cool. So, well, no, this is not a team. This is some other chat. But it says, this crypto season is dominated by boys club characters and narratives. If we compare the biggest memes this season, they're not dogs or cats, but characters from boys club. No matter which chain you look at, the biggest meme coin is one of these characters. We've seen Pepe on ETH, that's true. They've also seen Brett on Base and Landwolf on Solana. All these boys club characters have shown their potential to moon. Some even crossed $1 billion market cap. So what they're referencing to is, I think there's a lot of animal meme coins out there. And, it's only a matter of time until we really see Taon ecosystem or blockchain get memes, right? Market's down right now. This thing, I think the 55,000 MC is at roughly 300 1,000 MC right now. So that's going up. That's great. And it's not another animal, Right now, Taon, I know the first meme coin on Taon is Redo, right? That resistant dog, right? And that did really well. Even if you look at Redo right now, from when CoinMarketCap started to track it to the price right now, even though the markets are going down, it's still over 100x. So I think Taon has all of these opportunities there. It's not that if it's a low-key blockchain, it is, but it isn't. What do I mean? Everybody knows about Taon, but not everybody who knows about it is actually using it or trading there. So you're going to find some opportunities where there's less competition and it's not oversaturated is what I'm trying to say. And this is what we're seeing here. Now, one can make a strong case for, with these meme coins going on Taon. Everybody likes meme coins. Why? Because it's not a VC sort of culture. You could get in as early as possible if you could pick the right one early. So people love that. And, with all of this attention with these in-app Telegram games, like the ones I just showed you and talked about, NCoin and Hamster Combat, at some point, those guys, those normies who are playing those games, are going to become regular crypto people, and what's going to happen? They're going to become the Taon army. They're going to start looking at other things in the ecosystem, and obviously they're going to catch on to meme coins. So I don't believe right now the people playing these games are actual, meme cats. So that's another thing going on over there, where you can just see this influx of money coming in from those cats, because now they went from Web 2, or maybe just everyday people playing games on the internet, because that's what they think it is, Web 2. They're getting educated with crypto or Taon and all these things through the YouTube channel. That Hamster YouTube channel has over 30 million people. All of a sudden, they're like, you know what else does Taon have to offer? And I think memecoins is, the next closest thing. So that's obviously going to bode well. So, and with that being said, I mean, 300,000 market cap right now, with this particular token, do your own homework and all. I mean, obviously meme coins are super high risk, but I mean, this is what people like. So I think with all of those things there, it's definitely worth your time and attention, because a lot of people aren't really looking at Taon's ecosystem for whatever reason that may be. I don't get it, but I think it's a mega opportunity, and that's those people over there. We could talk about just like the regular Russians who just like to use Telegram, as their main app. They don't use WhatsApp, and they're not really on Facebook. These guys are actually using Telegram. So, I think, man, Telegram is just going to save fucking crypto. Telegram's just going to save crypto, so this is the first step in that direction. So that's what I wanted to really talk about when it comes to, this hamster combat game. It took everybody by surprise here, and I think they're doing a better job than NCoin. Yeah, Bclub, that's correct, yeah. Bclub on, so, okay, let me go through the chat here as well. Yo, Street is laughing. I think you're laughing at me banking that coin, eh? Tapping that hamster game. So, what we got here? Nice one, bro. Yeah, no problem. What's up, Saxi Crypto Lifestyle? So Bclub says 1.9 million now, boss, and I started the same day you spoke about it. There you go. So I actually haven't really played the game probably for about a week and a half. Could have got a lot more, but again, man, this is almost, nothing's guaranteed in crypto, but this is almost guaranteed to go live on Binance. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get your liquidity. You're going to have a bunch of other let's call it retail traders there that want to trade it up. And one thing I should mention is, I definitely see value in this going live. Find a good entry point. Buy a shit. This is my strategy. I'm not saying you guys do this. I'm going to buy a shit ton of this hamster combat token, like the actual cryptocurrency, when it goes live. And this thing will pump over time. It just would. So, whether that's 10x, 5x, whatever x, I still see some profits here from an aftermarket standpoint, secondary market standpoint. So that's one of my strategies I'm going to definitely do. Like there was a time when I was looking at NCoin, I'm like, yo, should I buy now? Should I buy now? No, I'll wait for a retrace. Fucking thing doesn't want to retrace. It just keeps going up. So is that going to happen here? I don't know, but it definitely has a strong community. It's going to be listed by Binance. You combine those two things together, it should be a good opportunity here. What else we got here? Tigger says he got 2.1 million per hour. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. There's a couple other things I want to touch up on, guys. Like, look, I made a video yesterday. For the people who are worried right now with the market, thinking that how the bull run has come and gone, I want to reassure you, it has not. This is July. It's a slow month. It's notoriously known for being slow and bearish. We are on course to the promised land. We are on course to the promised land. For the people now joining, we're talking about hamster combat. We're talking about Taon. We just spoke about the Bclub, okay, which is a meme coin on Taon. It's about 300,000 market cap right now. It's a great opportunity, we think. Do your own homework. Who knows what could happen? But I do like the notion that how it's not this animal sort of like meme. And yeah, let me actually continue reading this. So they said we've seen Pepe on ETH, we've seen Brett on Base, Landwolf on Solana. All these boys club characters have shown their potential to moon. Some even cross $1 billion market cap. Okay, and we could talk about where it's listed on all these things. Get used to it. Just get used to the Taon ecosystem right now, guys, because I think, this is where a lot of action is going to eventually end up. And once you're already informed and you know how to use it and where to go and what's the exchanges, you're going to be ahead of people already. Okay, so they go on to tell us, now while I was looking at popular Telegram stickers, if you go to your Telegram sticker settings trending, I got my eyes on the Boys Club sticker pack published by TG. Are they hinting at something? That's very interesting there. Let me read that. Now, while I was looking at popular Telegram stickers, we all know Telegram stickers. Go drop the BHB ones right now in the chat. That's our custom stickers. If you go to your Telegram stickers settings trending, I got my eyes on the Boys Club sticker pack published by TG. Are they hinting at something? That's very interesting. So again, we're only going to see these in-app utility Taon games evolve to other things. Are they getting at some new shit with stickers now? Oh, but we got Telegram. We're all there on Telegram every fucking day. Now we're playing games in Telegram out of nowhere. What? Now these stickers are going to have some kind of like, use case, utility tied in with these tokens. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get really innovative here. So pay attention, man. Taon is where it's at. Think about it. Telegram's massive user base and the integration of boys club characters could be a game changer, but that's a theory. If we think a bit more, many people who missed out on those big meme coins will always look for the next boys club narrative. So far, Telegram itself is providing the narrative on a silver platter for Taon. Yeah? Okay. Could this be the next big meme coin? The timing is perfect, the platform is primed, and the meme is powerful. Boys Club on Taon sounds cool. I mean, if we speak from historical facts about the meta, it never fails. People always look for the next big thing within the narrative, and this pack has every character within it. While searching, I had no idea there is already a token deployed for the same on Taon. It's very low MC, ranging between 120,000 to 150k. So this probably was yesterday. It's about 300k right now, give or take. The only thing that concerned me is that it's not on a CTO yet, but I am watching their TG, and there are no red flags about the team so far. Who cares? Okay, let me just stop right there. So another point I want to bring up, and this is a good read here from Brainstorm Alphas. So I want to credit Brainstorm Alphas. I'm not stealing their content. I just think what they're saying here makes a lot of sense. Now, this is the thing. Now, when you're dealing with meme coins, right, there's always a risk of being rugged, being scammed. But I gotta say this one thing. If I am a scammer and I want to rug you, why the heck would I go on Taon's blockchain to do that? I don't think there's as much money there in comparison to Solana and even Base. That's where I want to go, because I know that's where all the dumbasses are. All the degens are over there. Ow, that freaking hurt. But that's where all the degens are, throwing their money at any freaking thing, right? So I think if I'm a scammer, I would get a lot more money over there than I would on Taon, right? Again, that's just my common sense telling me this. So that's something to go off of. Not to say, that's the only thing you go off of. Do your own homework, right? Now, what else does he say here? Who cares when the narrative is good? The community can do amazing things. Not to mention, Cabal loves such narratives. We're almost done here. Again, read this carefully before you ape in. What's alpha, in my opinion, doesn't mean you have to think the same. Do your own homework, you do your own research, and listen to your guts. All right? Now, if this is something that you guys see value in just because you did your own homework and you think that how, meme fever could come to Taon, ddust, that's DEDUST.io, is one of these exchanges where you could pick this up. All right? Obviously, you're going to need some Taon, and you go get yours. So that's, when it comes to this whole hamster combat, when it comes to Taon, that's where the alpha is right now. And credit to the person in our chat. I forget who that is, who brought that to our attention. I will get to the live chat momentarily. If you have any questions for me, please drop it there now. And I want to touch up on something else as well. Yeah, I mean, I would do a proper update, when it comes to Hamster. The only thing is, from the studio, it's hard to, you can't really incorporate your mobile device and share the screen there. So, I'm doing it a little bit casual, old school. Do smash the like buttons, ladies and gentlemen. We think that how, the alpha is going to be in the Taon ecosystem. A community member of mine's in the lobby chat definitely dropped some alpha there. And, I don't know, what's the MC right now? Is it going up? We'll see. But it has been going up over the past 24 hours, and it's still relatively low. All right, at about 300,000. Okay, what we got here? Start mining Wcoin also, Francis. They just partnered up with Trust Wallet. Okay, interesting. Thank you for that. Join Hamster Combat through my invitation link. Yeah, this is not even me dropping my link. I don't really give a shit about that. I wouldn't even drop my link. So if you guys want to spam the comment section after, if you guys want to spam the live chat now, go ahead. But just be careful, it's not a scammer trying to fish you. That's all. I don't really care about the referral link and all that. You know, I think if you have referred 9 friends or more, you could get special cards, which is going to give you more tokens, which in turn then gives you, you know, more ammunition to buy to get these certain like you know legal elements and whatever else you get to get the per hour tokens, right? So you buy these other sort of like let's call it assets, right? Cards, specials, all these things that could then give you more per hour. So that's the name of the game there too. So yeah, you might want to, you know, start referring people. It's a very elaborate, genius game plan they had here. The way they just came out of nowhere, guys, and just started this crypto channel too, having millions and millions of people. It's literally the fastest growing YouTube channel ever. Mr. Beast, you got some competition. You can't have rights to that claim anymore. So yeah, Bclub is on Taon. That is correct. How can I access the lobby chat? Yeah, I mean, we could probably drop that in there for you guys. Sorry, we don't. It's kind of like private-ish a bit now, but we could reopen it. No worries. Taon is fire, bro. Exactly, guys. And again, right? So do smash the like buttons. I appreciate that. Listen, man, what's the next thing gonna be? You have to always like be thinking in this way, right? Where is the next meta gonna be with Taon? It's not gonna be games. It's going to definitely be some form of like DeFi application. So that's something we could kind of like, you know, read and see where that's going to be. But I'll be on the forefront of that. So let me get to some other news here. Okay, I want to talk about fractal Bitcoin. You guys are missing out on fractal Bitcoin, bro. So for the people who've been following me, maybe we got some new viewers here because they're into the Taon ecosystem. They're into these games. That's fine. We're going to be talking about that too. But, you know, we're all here, I think, to remain profitable and to do things in an honest way and to make some money and share value with people, right? That's the name of the game here. At least that's what my channel is about. I don't know about y'all. It's called the Smart Money Channel, not the Dumb Money Channel. You know, tomorrow's newspapers today, the trendsetter. And that's the, you know, those are the type of attributes you need to have be successful in life, period. So let's talk about fractal Bitcoin. This is coming from Unisat team. Mind-blowing. They got a token called FB. Mind-blowing. Nobody's really talking about it. Mind-blowing. It seems to be very organic. You know, the team is building. Now, we all know, normally, the first application, the first whatever infrastructure that's built there tends to do the best. Mind-blowing. So this is what led me down the road of, you know, I want to give credit to Gaming Chain Club, I think it is. His name, Mr. Block, on Twitter. That guy's a real researcher, right? And these are the type of people we're missing in this industry, to be honest. There is the first app going there, and I just purchased some last night. You know, I never had this. You know, people had it before me, and that's fine. You're never going to get the next best thing or the next potential best thing always first. But as long as you're sharing value with people, that's what matters. So UniWorlds is the first application on Fractal Bitcoin, which is massive. Now, is this an actual product from Unisat? That I don't know. But what I do know is it's the first ever app to go on Fractal Bitcoin. What is Fractal Bitcoin? Fractal Bitcoin is a scaling solution for Bitcoin, but it uses the core code of Bitcoin. You're going to have block confirmations every 30 seconds, okay? While using proof of work on the same algorithm as Bitcoin. So you're not restoring the trust. You're not reinventing the wheel. Coming with a new smart contract, a whole new code, needs to be audited, could be trusted. It's a trustless system in the sense of you're still using Bitcoin's code, which is mind-blowing to me. Didn't even know that was possible, but then again, I'm not a developer, okay? And it's coming from the originators, Unisat, the people who laid and paved the road for us to actually have tokens on Bitcoin, okay? If it wasn't for them, we will not advance as fast as we did. So what I mean is it's coming from a reputable source, the most reputable source in the industry. It's not overhyped. No one's talking about it. If you look at Runes, Day one, overhyped, marketing, big influencers talking about it. You know, ego, it was an ego-driven standard. What happened on day one? Well, you got wrecked, right? So what I'm trying to say is this, nobody's talking about it. Those are the ones you want. If you look at the things that make the most gains, like BRC20s, talking about 800x, 700x from yours truly over here and others out there, like Ordinal's Revolution, Block Runner, them guys doing good work too. It was not overhyped. It organically grew. Then China adopted it, which brings me to my next point. China is going to adopt this too. The design flaw that Runes had was, I'll tell you this, some long-ass mumbo-jumbo bullshit tickers. You know why? Because when China tried to mess with this shit, they were actually being scammed by other people, replacing a character with another character, thinking that's the ticker, and buying the wrong shit. They got turned off. So China is not going to adopt Runes, right? And I'm not trying to knock Runes. I'm just looking at this from a very unbiased standpoint, from an investor who wants to be honest with himself where I can place my money. So that's a major design flaw, okay? You know, so we have all the problems, and speaking of the problems, what was the problems with tokens on Bitcoin, right? And people say, why not ordinals? Because tokens on Bitcoin was the beating heart of ordinals. Tokens on Bitcoin is ordinals. That's where all the value came, all the new money came. That's where the interest was. That's why your biggest influencer today, right, like the Leonidases of the world, they don't talk about that gay art anymore. Everybody else, they don't talk about that gay shit because nobody's interested in that. That's why they're talking about runes, tokens on Bitcoin, okay? So what was the problem, though? The problem was lack of DeFi trading. The problem was, you know, there's a multitude of different problems. Lack of DeFi trading, what is that? LPs, liquidity pools. Well, Bitcoin can't do liquidity pools, people are saying, right? So you now need to list tokens like if it's an NFT, right? You're listing like a marketplace structure. China don't like that, right? I personally don't like that. Another problem was, yes, I would agree, the transfer inscription, right? So when Runes came out, it didn't really fix anything, right? Because you're still listing tokens like an NFT, like a marketplace structure. The transfer inscription thing, sure, but that already existed with SRC and atomicals, right? So now you have fractal Bitcoin, you got this BRC 22.0 that's actually providing liquidity pool-like trading. It fixes that problem, but that's not it. That's not where we stop. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of people already in the space like myself and, you know, some of my viewers here, we're already accustomed to 10-minute block confirmations, right? So, okay, well, we have a liquidity pool. Oh my God, groundbreaking. And it is. So now you could go in and out. You could buy fucking $20 worth now instead of being forced of buying $250 worth or $2,000 worth because somebody listed it for that amount. People are talking about splitting up UTXOs and, you know, their orders when selling runes. That's abolic. To me, that's worse than a transfer inscription. So that problem still exists. Now, if you have the liquidity pool, people could go in and out, buy as much as they want or as little as they want. Great. But what about the 12-minute block confirmations? That's where fractal Bitcoin comes into place, where you have 30-second or less block confirmations, right? And as I said, some people might be able to tolerate the 12-minute wait time when you make a swap, but some wouldn't. Why would people on Solana, on Ethereum, on Base come over here? Sure, it's intriguing. It's tokens on Bitcoin. That's the mother chain. We all get that. But if the sizzle isn't as good as the experience, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you order like some fajitas from the restaurant and it's sizzling and it smells good and it look good. You're hearing that shit. But when you open it up, you got like two little lousy pieces of shrimp in there and it don't taste as good as the sizzle. So why would they come over if the sizzle doesn't sound or taste as good as the damn product, right? The experience. So now you need that speed up time, and I think that's exactly what's happening here. And they're just addressing everything 360 degrees. So we got a lot looking, you know, to look forward to here, and I don't want you guys to miss out on that shit. So if you agree with me, do smash the like buttons because that's where it's going to be at straight up. Taon ecosystem we'll be covering. We're going to be covering fractal Bitcoin, BRC 22.0, and all that other bullshit, bro. Lock that out of your ears. I think you guys already gave that enough time and your energy, and it's letting you down. It's letting you down. Remember, this is not in my opinion. Remember, when the groundbreaking effect took place of having tokens on Bitcoin, we were in the midst of a bear market, bro. You guys think this is bad? Bitcoin was at like $22,000, but yet what happened? We still be making 800x because it was truly organic. When you got a forced people with ego trying to gain clout, you get manipulation. And remember, this was without the biggest influencers backing it, and it still did its thing. So now it comes down to, are we solving the real problems here? Are we going to have a real different experience for the better that's going to be positive? And the answer is yes, we are. Okay? So you need to keep it locked. You need to keep it loaded to not even to this channel, but this is what we're going to be covering, but to those areas in the market, right? Take that news and run with it. Okay, what else we got down here? Tigger says, check out Rigi Coin Resistance Girl. Could be the next redo. Okay. look, I do like again, like I'll be honest with y'all. Like meme coins isn't really like my my special interest. There's not much interesting about it from like obviously the tech standpoint, but I get it. For you guys, I get it. It's something you could easily access. People become filthy rich off of it. You don't have to worry about VC dumping and all that. So I'll support it for that in that regard. But what I'm trying to say is this Bclub definitely seems a little bit more interesting in terms of like the differences it has. Even like the moment I looked at it, like it was like these dudes sitting on the couch. It's like this brotherhood. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you automatically felt that vibe. It has a vibe to it, So I think it was worth mentioning here. What's up with Uniworld? Okay, yeah, we could talk about Rooney as well. Sure, thanks for bringing that up. So yeah, so Uniworlds again, as I said, I already touched up on that. I don't know if you were here for that, but I'll make it brief. That's the first app to go live on Fractal Bitcoin, and Unisat has certified it and confirmed it. So that's all we need. Do smash the like buttons if you guys appreciate this alpha, right? Now let's talk about Rooney. Cool. I haven't talked about Rooney. They went live and all these things, right? So leading up to all of this, right? When did we first talk about Rooney? Well before Runes even went live, and even leading up to Runes, I expressed my displeasantries with the why are people motivated to drop a new token standard on Bitcoin, right? I already expressed that, but I also was positive in it because I could say, I was saying, hey, look, the potential is there. Let's see what happens. But when day one came, I expressed to you guys what I saw, and that was a lot of sort of like inside information, a lot of collusion happening. We're not going to get into that. We're not going to turn this live stream into that. You guys should already be aware of this. That took place with influencers, why they're in the top 10. If it's fair, it's not fair. If that's the case, they obviously got there not by luck. Okay, so that's where my entire outlook on this protocol, on this new standard, kind of took a whole 180. And I told you guys on how, yeah, it's not something I want to support like that, and I was calling on people for it. So a lot has changed, is what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, that's a long time in crypto as well for things to formulate for the better or the worse. Now, with that being said, if we're looking at runes right now, like RSM, like BAMK, B-A-M-K, which I called very early, did over 80x. The only one I really called, and I did see I liked Rooney, is because they actually could provide some real freaking utility. And it's so ironic when everybody's talking about these memes on runes, thinking it's going to do you anything, and it didn't do anything, but got you wrecked. The only one that I spoke about was a utility token called BAMK that actually did over 80x. People who minted that, I don't even know what they're at. They were over probably 300x. Okay, so the utility tokens now in Runes seems to be proliferating, and how ironic is that, right? When Runes is supposed to be a meme chain, now it's, or not chain, but a meme protocol, now it's turning into the utility ones are the ones getting the most gain. So RSM did, I don't know what, I think like 10x and like 15x or some shit in like a few days or a few hours for that matter. Rooney now could present similar things in terms of the projects they onboard onto their launchpad. That's where that's the research and the data I was going off of. If it's a launchpad, and we need this industry that needs this sort of like utility the most is literally the Bitcoin ecosystem, and they could figure it out with these projects onboarding there and launching there, that's needed. Anything that's going to build real technology, real infrastructure needs funding. Nobody gives a shit about free mints right now because clearly nobody's minting right now, okay? So there's a potential market for a launchpad in the Bitcoin ecosystem. We saw the success last year with BRC20s. Luminex did it, Alex Lab did it, their launchpad, and it was pretty damn bullish. People were throwing money at it, and they were contributing towards that cause. So that's the sort of like psychology I was going off of. Now, fast forward to today, what do we see with Runes? Runes is a shit show. I still believe Rooney, though, if they come with quality projects like an RSM type, like a BAMK type, could steal the show here. But that remains to be seen. Could they do it? Are they serious? I mean, I don't see why not. I'm always open to giving everybody a chance here. So let's see what happens. And that's just where I stand. I don't know if that's kind of like, playing both sides of the fence, but, utility matters. And I think that how the culture right now in crypto is becoming so dumbed down with just a bunch of free shit landing on your lap, these airdrops, listen, if you're not killing, you're not eating. And if you're not eating, you ain't killing. You got to kill it to eat it, bro. So you need to go earn it. And I think these types of projects could change the entire landscape of the game. If you're now joining us, we touched up on Hamster Combat. We touched up on the price prediction on an average and, a bunch of other things. We're talking about the Bclub as well, which is a meme coin on Taon that is going to get some love, we think, in our chat. That's what we're talking about here. It's sitting at a roughly 300,000 market cap. You might want to check it out. Do smash the like buttons, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming at you live and direct from the phone, speaking straight off the dome. You know how we do it in the backyard. Oh, it's 400K now. There you go. Okay. So it looks like it's going up, And this is the thing, right? People, one would think when it comes to memes, they like to get it when it's a low cap. But when prices going up, people like to buy. But hey, do your own homework, right? I'm coming to the chat right now. What y'all got for me? Block is the GOAT. Block is a freaking Batman, bro. Straight up. Are you cuckoo for a hoo? What about you? Hoo? Bro, I know you wanted to hear that after a while. Let's break that down. So why did we like Hoo-Hoo? It comes back to what I said. What's this channel? Tomorrow's newspapers today. The Trendsetter. That's literally the name of my company, Trendsetter Ventures, my investment firm. And we don't say that because it sounds cute. We say that because that's exactly what we be doing here. And with these L2s coming about, that's a big ass B, bro. But with these L2s coming about, we knew there's a lot of opportunity there, right? When you're ever new to something, something new that's going to evolve or develop, there's opportunity. And whenever it's the first of anything, like we go back to what we were just saying with fractal Bitcoin, the first, app, the first meme coin, the first DEX, the first whatever, normally tends to do well. And who, with all the hype with meme coins at the time, we knew that was going to happen. Who went 30x? I actually bought that in real time in a live stream. You guys saw my first purchase of Hoo-Hoo in real time. Go do the math. It's probably over 30x it went. You know what I'm saying? So I think, come on, bro, aftermarket, that's fine. For something that's not on a highly active volume chain like a Solana. Dude, it was literally a brand new chain. But yet, it still brought some nice volume, don't get me wrong, right? China was all over that, but nothing like Solana, but it still performed pretty well. So at this juncture, I can't tell you that I am. I really don't see Hoo-Hoo doing anything right now. Maybe it does. I hope it does for people. But, you got to be up and take advantage of the opportunity. And, if you're getting into something, in order to say that you made money, you need to sell that, right? Well, else you're not investing. You're getting married. And as I say, I'm already in a marriage. I don't need to be married to anything else. Trust me, this one is fucking hard enough. I don't know how long this marriage is going to last. Okay? So, yeah. My second account. This guy, nice one. 1.2 million in your second. Cool. I guess I got to get my game on while we're here. I might as well kill two birds with one stone and just tap away. So what we got here? What's your opinion on goosenals? To be honest, I didn't really look into them, but if it's coming from Mr. Block, I will give him credibility for sure. And I would say for certain, you might want to check him out because he's a serious guy. He's a great leader. He does a lot of research. He could decipher fact from fiction and bullshit from integrity. And those people are very rare in this space, unfortunately. What else we got here? Boys Club on Taon will fly. Mark my words, Michael Zab says. Somebody says a link for Boys Club. You want to give him? I said Boy Scout. maybe that's a meme I should make. Boy Scout. Thanks, Davis. No problem. What else have we got here? I'll go a little bit lower down. Trump 2024. Trump 2024. 2020. Oh, that's a freaking. No, I don't want to join that. Trump 2024, maybe. I mean, maybe Trump would do something here and take this over. I think he's now a Bitcoin advocate, so to speak, hopefully. And we'll see what happens over there. Because I think, it doesn't definitely help the market when you're getting all this FUD from SEC and all these other freaking entities out there. Okay, what else we got here? Leaked on the golf course? I didn't see that one, no. Bro, what's your highest conviction for 10x this bull run? Look, bro, I got to be honest with you, right? The way I normally drop it is I get into the next big thing. So the things we just covered here, Taon, they don't exist right now. Yes, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's existing coins on the market, but to really maximize or to have a high conversion rate, my strategy is always getting into the next big new thing. You know what I mean? Whether that's a pre-sale, whether that's a new protocol, a new standard, whatever it is, a next trend, that's how I do it. You know, so I can't really tell you because it's not out as yet. But when it does come out, I always tell you guys in real time. So, like what I'm doing right here. Hit up the like button. Okay, guys, I hope you appreciate it. I think we're going to end this stream right now. Thank you for joining us. Do smash the like buttons. Do share this live stream. And we leave it at that. I hope this makes sense when it comes to, you know, Hamster Combat with my price prediction and, you know, the reason why I think these Telegram in-apps are going to evolve. So definitely spend a lot of your time and energy researching over there. You could do this just like anybody else. You don't need to have a big following to get opportunities land on your lap. All you have to do is do the work, have half a brain, have some common sense, and connect the dots. And you will be okay in this game. So until then, your ass is on your own, brah. Later.